Okay, peeps, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about the KLIP ETF dividend announcement for October 2023. Let's get it. So the first thing that I want to bring up with you guys before we actually talk about what the dividend payment is, excuse me, is the KWeb current price action. So as you guys can see here, I have some macro support and resistance pulled up. This is on the weekly time frame. You guys are probably wondering, like, oh, well, why didn't you include this piece at the top here? Well, the reason why is because that's what's known as a blow off top. Um, so I'm not really including that in the resistance because you guys can see pretty much above this point right here where there's multiple candle touches. There's not really any support or resistance on this weekly time frame up here. So that's the reason why that's not included. So basically, this is your buy zone down here where we're at now. This would be your sell zone on KWeb. Basically so the buy zone is 19 to about 26 bucks, and the sell zone would be about $68 to about 78 bucks. So something else that I did want to point out is we're kind of chopping around in terms of the MACD. The MACD is not really giving us a very clear indication as to where we're going. We're pretty much sitting on the zero level almost exactly, just slightly below it. So again, no clear indication as to where we're going. You can see the MACD is very choppy on this thing, so it's pretty indecisive. One thing that can be pointed out here is the bullish divergence between the price action and the RSI. So anytime that the price is moving down and the RSI and or the MACD is moving up, which in this case, actually all three are true. So give me a second here. I got to draw this line in. So we'll draw a third line here. So basically with both the MACD and the RSI moving up while the price is moving down, that's actually what's known as a bullish divergence. Pretty much what this means is it's hinting to us that there's a strong probability that the price may start moving to the upside. Okay. It's not a guarantee, but it does increase the probability of an upside movement. A bearish divergence would basically be the opposite, where the price is moving up, but the MACD is moving down. So something like this. So if we draw in here this line with the price moving up, and then this line with the MACD moving down, that would be the opposite of a bullish divergence. That would be a bearish divergence. In this case, you can see that the price did sell off. So you know I'm not just making this up. So that's the KWeb price. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the actual KLIP price. As you guys can see, it's basically just been straight down. But we are actually tracking the underlying of this. So don't think that we're not. That's the reason why we showed you the KWeb first. So basically, we're expecting based on the bullish divergence for the price to move up at some point here. Once it breaks this downtrend line, sky's the limit at that point. So as for our portfolios, as you guys can see here, we're still investing in this portfolio. We have 150 shares of KLIP here. If we actually click on the KLIP tab here, you guys can see that we're slightly out of the money. They did just announce a dividend payment, so that's probably part of the reason why the price dropped. We were pretty much basically about break even before that. And we have not actually had a dividend announcement yet, as you can see here on the history, which is kind of a bit odd because the ex-dividend date is today, but that's okay. I mean, I guess we have to wait to the payment date, so no big deal, right? So here's our KLIP holdings on Webull. As you guys can see, we have 184 shares here. Now keep in mind, we have not bought any shares of KLIP on Webull for quite some time. I would say a couple of months at least. And as you guys can see here on the tabs, it hasn't actually showed up the distribution for this month on Webull, but we do still hold our position. At some point, we may add to this on Webull. We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, we're kind of just in the holding pattern. So with that being said, The dividend payment for this month is going to be 69, basically just over 69 cents. We'll round it up and say 70 cents, as you guys can see here. The X date is the 27th, which is today, as you can see on the calendar. And the payment day will be on the 31st. So payment date's on the 31st. That would be next Tuesday. If it's happens for us like it usually does and we have to wait an extra day, then we may see the dividends on the 1st of November or basically Wednesday. So with that being said, how much are we going to get paid for our shares? Well, we will go ahead and calculate that right now for y'all. Just go back here to the main page, and so we basically have 150.66 plus 184. So that gives us 334.66 shares times 69. We'll just say 696, or actually we'll round it up and say 697. So 697. So $233.25. That's still really good. If I'm being completely honest here, I really can't complain about that. I mean, that's $233 more than what we have, right? That's the great thing about passive income. You get paid money from dividends, but you don't actually have to do anything except basically hold and buy more shares. So 334.66. Take a look at what it would have been if the dividend had remained the same. So we saw a decrease of $16 month over month, but again, the dividends could go up again in the future, as we've seen right here, 56 cents to 116. And then from 832 to 834, it's possible. We've seen the same thing with Yield Max, so definitely something to keep in mind. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed this content. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you guys plan on doing with your dividends, or if you're going to invest in KLIP, if you're bullish or bearish. Let us know, and we will see y'all later. Peace.